I know you had really specific casting for two of the characters. I'm sure the audience would love to hear which two you knew who you wanted to play. And but if you could expand a little bit on that, George, on how it feels to you to see all of the other characters become three-dimensional with the actors who are now embodying them, casting process.
Well, it's pretty amazing. I mean, way back in 1996 when the first book came out, occasionally people would say, "Well, if it was made in a movie, who would you like to see play the role?" And I would say, well, it can't be made into a movie, so I really don't have to wonder about that. But the question would nonetheless get me thinking. And I had like a dream casting in 1996. But unfortunately, many of those people from 1996 got older in the interim, instead of saying as exactly as I remembered them from 96. And by the time we actually went into production on this, they were too old to play the roles. So, but when David and Dan sat down, there were two roles. We knew that Sean Bean would be perfect for Ned Stark, and he was great. And for Tyrion, Peter Dinklage, that was the one role where we didn't audition anybody, we didn't read anybody. There are no tapes of other people reading Tyrion's roles that'll ever surface anywhere, because we made no auditions. We just said we got to get Peter Dinklage, and we went out and made an offer to Peter Dinklage, and we persuaded him to take the role, and that's worked out well. With Sean Bean, we did audition some other people just in case we couldn't get, but thankfully we were able to get Sean. The other roles, that was trickier. That was more ambitious. We had to read a lot of different people. Search all over the world. I mean, our show was shot primarily in Northern Ireland and Belfast, so we did a lot of British actors and Irish actors. We did auditions in Belfast, in Dublin, and many auditions in London. But we also did auditions in New York City, in Los Angeles, even in Australia for a few of the parts. And we have truly a global cast, talented actors from all over the world on this.
Yeah, definitely.